Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I am here to do my week ahead spread. And I wanted to recap with you guys what my last week's ahead spread was. I'm still using the Journey of the Sacred Bee for my energy obstacle and advice for the week. I always pull ahead of time, kind of intuitively go over the cards. And then when I do the video, I give my interpretation and what I think it means to me, and then I go to the book. But first, I'm going to show you the energy from last week was the Five of Wands. And if you've seen that video or any current videos of mine, you would know the Five of Wands has been my stalker card for entirety of 2020. It was the card that really just floored me over the year of 2020. And then I had the Ten of Swords, where to me it's all about the new day, new beginning. And sometimes you don't always see that there's a new day coming. And then I said and that was the energy, and then the obstacle, and then the advice for the week was this gorgeous Queen of Disc, or Queen of Pentacles. And I felt this, like, if I could get past the drama of the week, really see, that I could pass it, there would be this new, calmer, sweeter energy coming in. And I gotta tell you, when I first pulled these two cards, I was terrified, because I was just like, I've got this Five of Wands, which the keyword is strife, and this Ten of Swords, which is the keyword ruin. And to me, the Ten of Swords is becoming that card that, if I can get out of my own way, so to speak, then there are good things coming. And I gotta say, the first 3 days of my week last week was utter hell. At work, I had every possible breakdown of a computer system. I had other things going on. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. And it was about Wednesday that I remembered this card. And I was like, well, the Swords is all about the mind. I need to mentally, I can overcome this. Because I know if I can't get out of my own way, this is not going to happen. So about midday Wednesday, I really remembered this spread and the card, and just kind of took a deep breath and just let it go. And it's the first time I've had this happen where I wasn't super anxious because of things not happening, things not going perfectly well, because I'm a Virgo. If there's one chink in the armor, my whole day is thrown off. And the whole week was thrown off just from Monday and Tuesday alone. And I really, Wednesday, took the time to remember this Ten of Swords. There is a new day coming. This is not going to last forever. And once I remembered that and just took a breath and let it go, I did have this sweet, happy, ongoing energy the rest of the week that was it was unbelievable. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, that these cards were dead on last week. But I will say, the Ten of Swords is also, again, my obstacle for the week, and this week as well. That's why it's here. So let's get to this week's spread. So for the energy of the week, I have the Six of Swords. It's all about the swords this week. And the what am I trying to say? The keyword is earned success. And this is more, to me, one of the more pippish cards in this deck. But you still get the sense of water, and this sense of moving forward. And I love that about this card. It's not there, but it is there. And I love the whole idea of the Six of Swords, that you've moved past whatever issues you have, and now you're moving forward. You're going into calmer waters. And I think with this spread last week, it was really a turning point for me, where I don't have to always be up in my head. I don't always have to have things perfectly. Let the chips fall where they may and just go with the flow. And that's what I really get with this card this week as well, is just, you made it past last week with your mind intact without losing your mind. To me that it's a flower, but it kind of almost looks like a brain too. But I really get this sense of calmness with this card. And just, like I said, let the chips fall where they may, and don't get so uptight over everything. If it doesn't go your way or it doesn't go as planned. So then, of course, as you know, the Ten of Swords is my obstacle of the week. And again, I can say the same thing I said last week, because the keyword is ruin. I don't really resonate this keyword with this card. I do see the card as a new day, a new beginning. The worst is over here. He's been stabbed. He's dead. The worst is over. The storm has come and gone. You need to realize that the rainbow is coming out. The sun is shining. And again, with both of these, it's all about the mind. It's all about your perception of things. And like I've said before, the Ten of Swords is always my struggle. It's always that card that I struggle to really just let go and realize there's new things ahead. So with the advice for the week, I got the Nine of Discs, or the Nine of Pentacles, and the keyword is gain. And I found this a very sweet, loving, calming card. She's got so many things. She has this abundance of things. And I love that, this is like the perfect spread this week, because here we have the Six of Swords moving in. You've earned the success. You've earned the right to say, I can do this, or I can do that. I am this, or I am that. You've earned that right. But with you're always up in your head. You're always in your mind. You're not realizing the amount of success you have, or the amount of obstacles that you've, conquered. And I think really that's what the Nine of Discs speaks to me with the word gain as well, is take a look around, take a breath, take a stop, and look around at what you actually have. Because I tend to not do that a lot. I always go for the cup is half empty. So it's again my reminder that, whatever success you're trying to do, mine mainly is writing. I'm in school now for it. And I partially put off this assignment I just finished, and turned in today, for 3 months, because I was so terrified, all up in my head about what was happening, if I would get rejected, if I would get a failing grade on it. And this is, especially with last week, the turmoil I went through, and then the sweetness of the end of the week, this earned success is telling me, you've earned the right to say, I'm a writer. You've earned that right, because you've published a couple books now. You've gotten good reviews. Just because you're not where you want to be, doesn't mean that you haven't already gained success in what you're doing. And I love that. So that is my week ahead spread. Let's get into the books and see what they say. So for the Six of Swords here, if I can ever find it. And it's just a little few keywords here. Six of Swords, earn success, Mercury and Aquarius. Retreat and passage to a safer, calmer place. Finding refuge, applying a logical approach to find answers. Astral travel or journey by water. I'm not going to take a journey by water anytime soon. But I love that it says retreat and passage to a safer, calmer place. Every time I get on here lately, I'm choking. Excuse me. And I love that. especially with it being the Six of Swords. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Especially with it being the Six of Swords, that calmer place could be mentally. And that's totally yes for me. So, and I know I read this last week, but I'm going to read it again. The Ten of Swords, the keyword is ruin. Sun and Gemini, the ending of a situation, releasing for a fresh start. Feeling pinned down, but with the hope of a new dawn. Finality and closure. And I love that it says the ending of a situation, releasing for a fresh start. Because so many times we're just in our head about so many things. We're like, we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But, you know, there's higher powers out there that know, hey, this is just a stepping stone to where you need to get to. You have to go through this for something else to start. And I love that. And I'm really learning to control the mental aspect of things when it comes to the Ten of Swords, really. Last week proved that I could. And then we have the Nine of Disc. It is gain Venus in Virgo. Enjoying domestic luxuries, being in a location that you have built up and enjoy, appreciating beauty and the finer things you have accumulated or built for yourself. And I love that aspect of the Nine of Pentacles is not just admire all the goodies that you have in your life, physically, admire the journey and the steps that you took to get here, to get to where you're at. And I'm, like I said, I may not be as far as I want to be with the writing thing, but at the same time, I've come so farther than I've been told many times I would never be. So sometimes the Nine of Disc isn't just about looking at the materialistic gain you've got, but the knowledge you've acquired, the mental aptitude of things, the wisdom you've acquired. And I love that. Love that. It's very lovely. So yeah, that was my week ahead spread for this week. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. I'm starting to get a few comments here and there on different things, and I love it. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And you guys have a great day. Bye.